Hey Saints, just doing some laundry. Just done some washing before, now I'm just hanging them out and getting them dry. And this weather, this heat, it dries pretty quick. You know, it's interesting. You see people go down to the laundromat and pay $7 to dry their clothes when it's 37 degrees outside. That makes no sense to me, but people do what they do. But you know, if you become homeless, or if you're traveling on the road a lot, you know, take advantage of the natural resources available. Now, I went and bought some string from Bunnings. You can get that from any store, really, from any Coles or Woolies or anything like that. Just a bit of string, tie it up between a couple of trees, a few trees. There's your clothesline. Yeah? And just so take advantage of the natural resources that's available. You just save yourself some money and use that money for the gospel. With my washing, I usually wash by hand. I've got a little bucket in the back of the car there, a little container I bought from a local store. Just a little, actually got it from a Lifeline, a second-hand shop for $1, 2 of them. What a bargain! Yeah, God provides, He does, and it's amazing. So I use that to do my washing in. But if I've got a big wash, like if I've done some concreting that week or something, and I've got some clothes that are really dirty, then I'll go down and use a laundromat and pay like $4, maybe $5, and get a decent wash out of that. But then I just come hanging out here. Yeah, it's just no big deal. Yeah. And one thing I've really enjoyed about being out here, actually, being homeless doesn't have to be at the time of sorrow and grief and suffering. It really doesn't. You know, it's a lot about the mindset, in that the mind is phenomenal. And what we believe and what we focus on, what we think about, really becomes who we are. It really does. Yeah? And the results that we get in our life is a direct result of what we think, because what we think, we take action on that. Right? So our thoughts are really important. So being homeless doesn't have to be, you know, a time of sorrow and grief and hardship and suffering. It really doesn't. You know, since I've been experiencing this for myself, I've met a lot of guys, a lot of people who are homeless just in this city, in Cairns, in my city here. A lot of them. Because I go to the same places that they'll go to. For example, there are a couple of places in town where you can go and get a free meal. These are run by the local churches and stuff. And it's really great. You get to meet some of the people there who are homeless. Most of them are either drunks or drug addicts or have mental illness. That is the three that I see the majority of the time. It's very rare that you see people who are homeless who are, you know, having a good diet and they're clean and have the right mindset. I don't think I've seen any, actually. But it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. It really does not have to be like that. Homelessness is temporary. Paul said he was homeless for a time. Jesus said that he was homeless. He said in Matthew's Gospel that the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. Right? So there's nothing to be ashamed of. Take it as an experience. I'm using this as a great experience for me to really help me grow my faith in the Lord and to trust Him, to depend on Him for everything. Everything. My shelter, my food, my water, everything. Yeah? I'll take it to where I go and sleep. In the next video, I'll show you where I'm actually sleeping, just out in the bush. And God has provided for me. He takes care of me. He really does. And He would take care of all those who put their trust in Him. Yeah? So it's been a great experience. And like I said, you don't have to be hungry. You don't have to be dirty. Okay? You can take opportunity of the natural resources in the area. As you see in the other video about cleanliness, where to go and shower, I take the opportunity of the local pools or the local baths in the city and go and shower there for free. And you can do that. You can take opportunities to do that. Yeah? I'm going to be doing another video on showing you how the Lord provides for food. Of course, I can go and buy food. Still have money to go and buy food, and I do that. But also to supplement that with food that we find out here in the wilderness. It's really interesting. It's a lot of fun actually when you learn how to know it. When you learn about it, and the Holy Spirit leads you. And I'll show you that in another video. Particularly now, because now the wet season is coming up. When it starts to rain up here in the North Queensland, the tropics, a lot of the fruits really start to come out. A lot of tropical fruits. And it's quite exciting to get out there and go and collect them. It's all about living by faith, trusting the Lord. Trust Him, He'll take care of you. Yeah? So guys, I want to continue hanging out my clothes. And as I said, if you're on the road, if you're traveling, or if you're homeless temporarily, or if you've been homeless for many years, don't be ashamed of it. It's okay. The best have been there. The best have done it. Jesus Himself was homeless. The Apostle Paul was homeless. I have a friend of mine, a great friend of mine, a brother I love dearly, whom I'm going to be seeing very shortly. Actually, next month, he's going to come and see me. He's going to visit me. We're going to have a great time together. He was homeless for 3 years, and yet how God provided for him and took care of him. Now he's traveling the world, literally, doing schools for 3-week Bible schools, and God is providing his needs, and it's wonderful. He's got a great testimony. So I take this as an experience. I'm enjoying it. Of course, it's uncomfortable at times, particularly now in the summertime. It's getting really hot. Like it was in the 40s the other day. I mean, and there's no air conditioning, right? There's no air conditioning in the car. Okay, but we adapt. It's amazing. It's a good discipline. It really is. It's a good discipline. I'm not just going to be preaching. I'm going to be actually practicing it myself. I preach this to other people about being disciplined. So therefore, I put myself out there too. Okay? To hopefully be an example. Okay, saints? Love you. Until next time, God bless you. Amen.